Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. Welcome to your December 16th through 31st, 2020 reading. Many blessings to you all. I hope you are doing well. Please remember this is a collective reading. That means it is for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. With that all being said, let's move on into the reading. If you're watching this reading on Sunday, I will be doing a live cast on our crystal education for selenite. Selenite is the crystal for the month of December, and I will do a live cast regarding the care and information you need to know how to apply that crystal in your life. So, here we go in our reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages. And we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine, for your presence here. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So we have the beautiful, the lovely and talented Ace of Pentacles, the energy of the Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Got two aces here. This wonderful universe working on your behalf. And the Knight of Swords, very fast moving. The burden being lifted with the Ten of Rods. The Chariot, upgrade, beautiful energy, Saggies. Cancer, major arcana for that one. Walking away from what no longer serves you. Well, I guess, you know, when you get the upgrade, there'll be a lot of things changing. Wardrobe being one of them, right? We have the Temperance card. Sagittarius, major arcana, showing up right here in career and finance. Ten of Cups, happily ever after, the achievement of something that you've been working for. This is the goal being attained. And the Three of Cups, double scoop. We'll take that. The angels are throwing a heap and helping of a double portion into your cup where it overflows. And the Three of Rods, moving forward in a new direction. Closing down one cycle, moving into the next. And you've got that showing multiple times here. So here in the core of the reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This means being restored financially, being given a gift of a new beginning, very stable, and a platform, solid platform. So very good foundational energy. It does mean that kind of commitment. So it's something that can withstand the test of time. It's not a fly in the in the ointment. It's a real thing here. We have the Four of Swords. I'm looking at that Ten of Wands. The Four. Well, it's so funny how my eye can walk and my brain just goes right with it. The Four of Swords here, talking about the low energy of just being in a place of either overdoing it or, Royal Mystic has been guilty of it a time or two. Binge watching your Netflix or whatever web-based program that you have, if you've got a series that you've just been hooked into. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be that good. We just kind of zone into it and get stuck. So don't allow yourself to run yourself completely bone dry. Make sure you refuel. Make sure you feed yourself good food. Get enough good rest, and make sure that you are doing the things that make your soul happy and make you feel fulfilled, or at least bring joy into your life and relax. We have the Ace of Swords here, which is cutting through all the red tape, releasing you from anything that's been holding you back. It is a victory. Again, it's an ace, and that's a gift from Divine. So you are being shown the right path here by this energy coming in. And the Knight of Swords, very fast-moving energy. This is like a lightning strike. That quick. From last to first in the blink of an eye. With these beautiful Ten of Rods. This has had my attention for a second. Sometimes they point at cards and they'll try to interrupt what I'm doing. So the guides start to talk about, jump ahead and start to talk. So this one they were very interested in. So this is about letting go of the burden. Sometimes we can get so invested in the thing that we're pushing to get past. Once we get past it, we can still walk around with the energy of it. This is letting you let it go. This is laying down the burden. You no longer have to carry it. The struggle is over. You have accomplished it. You have overcome it. Let it go, because you have no time for that. You've got this beautiful energy coming in, and it is very fast moving. It's on wheels. The Chariot is flying in. This is being treated like royalty, being seen in limelight, having a change of status. It can mean improvement of your situation in home life, so you can have a better place to live, just being more comfortable and have nicer things. And it can mean an upgrade in your job position as well. We have the Seven of Swords here, which is saying letting go of what no longer serves you, walking away with the things that you can take with you, and leaving what you want to leave behind. Sometimes this means giving 2 weeks notice, and sometimes it means packing and moving. It definitely means releasing what you don't need to carry with you. So if that might be forgiveness for somebody, because I heard forgiveness, so this might be you need to just let bygones be bygones and move on, because they're not going to be able to affect you where you're going. The Temperance card is the energy of your Sagittarius major arcana, but it is also the Archangel Uriel. And Uriel is the keeper of divine light. So divine thoughts, actions, and circumstances are her wheelhouse. She is the queen of synchronicity. So this is the moment where she's doing the alchemy to bring that liquid from fire and puts it over in this cup and turns it into pixie dust and lays it down in your path, so that everything unfolds organically and just comes out of like a rose in bloom. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which is achieving your ultimate goal. This is being in a place of all things turning out in the best possible way, and beautiful energy for you, feeling very comfortable and stable in your household and in your, as well as as I do, your household is affected by your work life. So when your work life is good, your household is good, right? And vice versa too. Sometimes you can take things to work that don't belong there. Three of Cups is the energy of these little seraphim are tipping their cups into yours. So they're filling your cup to overflow. You're getting a double scoop, double portion. We like that. When you have overflow, you can bless others. So let's see what our clarifiers have to say. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. Seven of Cups, blessings in abundance. We love that. There's a document being signed here. It's an official document. Page, where did I get page? Hello. Ace of Rods, let's try that. This is where the roots of the rod takes root and the flowers blossom. This is the blooming of the whole thing you're trying to get going. The sun in the background just beaming forth. The Strength card is the Leo Major Arcana. Beautiful energy of the Archangel Ariel as well. So, the Nine of Swords with the Ten of Rods. The Seven of Rods. And the Two of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles. with the Two of Swords. So you've got the Three of Rods here where you're closed. You've neatly tied these two up with a bow. They're planted, they're done, they're complete, and you're ready to move forward with this new adventure. It's telling you logic may not serve you here. You have to be in a place of allowing the spirit mind to work. So what that basically means is you can't think your way into or out of a miracle. You can open your mind and allow spirit to do its work and get yourself into the openness of belief and faith, but you can't make it happen. If that were possible, they'd be selling them. Somebody would have figured out a way to bottle it. So just know, sometimes logic is not your friend when you're believing for something that you can't see yet. And it's okay, because that's how miracles happen. You just have to be okay with not being in control. And there lies the rube. So, Ace of Pentacles is the energy of blessings from the universe, of stability, new beginnings, financial abundance. And the Seven of Cups shows up. This is the energy of absolutely being flooded or inundated with blessings. This is literally, that's why I call it the dump truck load of blessings. It's like somebody showed up with a heap of whatever you've asked for, and they all showed up at once from whatever you want to use it as. I compare it sometimes to, and this is most everybody, I think, if I took all my Amazon orders in the last year and they all showed up on one day, that would not be fun. Oh my goodness, it would not. So it would be wonderful because I'd have all the stuff, but then there's the work of what do I do with it now? So that's the kind of blessing it is. Just know when the work shows up, it is the blessing you asked for, dressed in work clothes. Four of Swords is the beautiful energy of reminding you to stay in your energy of attracting positivity without wearing yourself out. Make sure you take good care of yourself. That is really this card's whole purpose, is to remind you not to run yourself all the way down to empty. It's not good for your car, and it's not good for you. You have to be in a place of continuous recharge and allow yourself. That's why we have cycles of day and night, so that you know when your cycle ends and begins. That's why the whole thing happens, so that you can wake up in the morning and have a new start. We have the energy of this parchment. This is a joker card, or just an extra card in this little deck, the Hanson Roberts deck. It is a scroll, and so I use it as the thought of paperwork. So this is a document, and generally this means a document is being signed, a contract possibly, or a work agreement, or even a deed to a house. It could be all kinds of things. So Ace of Swords, this is the clarity you've been seeking. You're trying to find direction. You're waiting for the clearance, and here it comes. This is the moment where all things are removed, including anything obscuring your vision. So whatever's been clouding or muddying the waters to where you don't know when the actual time period is, this is the end of that. Whenever this sword comes in, it cuts through the veil and allows you to see which direction to go. So this is a wonderful energy of getting the direction. The Ace of Rods comes with it, so that's a third ace in this first set of four. So the Ace of Rods is talking about the fruition being on the way, because the roots have now taken, and this is a viable situation. So it's now bearing flowers, which means the foliage leads to fruit. Here is the beautiful sun in the background, beautiful rays coming in, so that's always a good thing, a good sign in the cards. And the Knight of Swords, very fast moving energy, like a lightning bolt, literally out of the blue kind of energy. And the Leo Major Arcana, the Strength card. This is the energy of the loyal lion and the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is very devoted to getting you to your goal. This is the Lion of God and will walk with you through hell and back. So whether it's a person in your life that represents this for you, or it's the actual angel, right? This is the energy that will get you through any situation, you will have the perseverance to do it with this Strength card. The universe is giving you that as a gift. So this first set is amazeballs. So I hope y'all are ready. What you've been asking for is working out pretty good here. The 10 of Wands, the burden being lifted, the struggle being over. We get to finally plant all these, dump all these, whatever we're doing. We're offloading them, we're releasing them, and we're starting anew. Now, when we get to a place where there's an ending, sometimes we panic a little. And we go, but I don't know what to do next because I did all this to get to this point, and now what? So this is an alert that sometimes our little body gets to go into a little bit of panic because we're out of our comfort zone. Believe it or not, you can get into a comfort zone of struggle. And that's not a good situation. So you want to allow yourself to release this fear and this anxiety that comes with this energy, because this is an alert that's telling you, hey, we're past where we know what to do next. This is an uncharted territory. It does not mean the sky is falling. It does not mean you need to turn around and run and go back. It's just letting you know you've gone further than you have before. And sometimes we're not equipped for the moment of freedom that we get when we can let go of negative energy or a struggle. So when we get in the habit of everything being hard, sometimes we make other things hard when they're not supposed to be, because that's how we expect it to be. Remember that, and don't let yourself get into that 9 of Swords energy where you take it all for literal and start making it worse, because honey, it's getting better quick here. If you can recognize that, you can go right past that 9 of Swords. You're in control of that. That is all being put up by her. Those are all her thoughts. Remember, it said don't overthink it over here. Now, the Chariot is an absolute upgrade. This is, the change in status is amazing. It's very fast moving. It is a liberation into a higher existence. So making life a lot easier, being in the place of the limelight, being noticed and seen. And we have the 7 of Rods, which is telling you to hang in there. So if it hasn't happened yet, just stand your ground and don't settle, because it's coming. You get to either give 2 weeks notice, or you're packing and moving here. This is taking what's necessary. It can be your knowledge or your actual stuff, and moving forward, leaving behind what you don't want to take with you or what's no longer necessary. And it's saying focus only on what your goal is here. The chaos behind him is the boats in the water pitching and going crazy because of the rough water. Now, the impulse when there's a panic is to panic and to go, oh, what can I do to stop this? There is not a thing this little guy can do in the world to save that boat. If he were to throw his body out there and try to pull it, there's no way. He can't even swim out there. It's too rough. Number one, he'd drown on the way. If he actually made it to the boat, the best he could do was maybe climb aboard it, and still doesn't guarantee that he's going to help them or himself. So the best thing he can do is sit right here and focus his energy where it needs to be focused. And that's what it's telling you. Keep your eye on the prize. Don't let the drama pull you in. Other people's drama is not your deal. It will not serve you. And there's plenty of that to go around. Temperance. This is your energy. This is the beautiful Sagittarius Major Arcana, and she is working behind the scenes to bring you your best energy. This is everything lining up. It's literally setting stair steps for you, little stone steps for you to follow. It's telling you, just remember, make good choices. Make good choices. Get enough sleep. Make sure you eat good food, and don't run your battery too thin here. The 10 of Cups, absolute achievement of your wildest dreams here. This is the energy of happily ever after. So whatever the goal is, you're getting mighty close to it, if not attaining it right here. This is at least one of the things that's going to come into line for you. You've got financial stability here and money in the bank with the 4 of Pentacles and the Miser. Very strong energy there with that Ten of Cups. Three of Cups. Blessings in abundance. So it's overflowing the cup for you here. Double trouble here in a good way. Giving you a double scoop. And this is affirming that. The Six of Pentacles means a windfall, receiving more than you had anticipated. So this is a bonus. And that's what this card indicates. So Saggies, this last reading for December 2020, this is the last reading of the year, guys. This is how you're going to close the year out. This is stupendous. I think a lot of you will be looking pretty good when we turn around and start the next year. So many blessings to you, my friends. Thank you so much for all that you do for me. I love you guys. You guys are rocking it on my channel. You are the highest views, bar none. A couple of people jump up every once in a blue moon and leap out in front of you, but you've hands down have had the lion's share of the biggest views on my channel. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. You help me so much. You don't even know. I love you guys. See you next time. And see you in 2021. Bye-bye.